So today is day 4. We're chatting all about reels. We are also going to get interrupted by children, and it is what it is. So we're gonna press on. If you are nervous to do reels, I don't want you to hop off this training. I want you to stick with me. Okay. Let me cover reels. Let me challenge you. Let me get you outside your comfort zone, and let's see what we can create. Hey, listen to me. Mommy's doing a training. Okay. There's a lot of people watching me. So can I do this? And then I will pay attention to you when I'm done. Is that okay?
We want a drink.
Okay. Well, you know where the drinks are. So get a drink. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. So we're going to be talking about reels, and then I have a super fun challenge for you, and a super, like, you guys are going to be competing for something. And so let's talk about that. Let's dive in. Okay. So here's a truth for you. And if you want to take offense to this, that's your call, but people are lazy. And what I mean is, I'm specifically speaking about social media. People are lazy. They are not reading captions and blogs and all the things like they used to anymore. I didn't say blogs were dead. I didn't say long form content is dead. I just simply am telling you the truth that people are a lot lazier, and how they consume content is so different than what it used to be just 2 years ago. Okay. So I tell you this for 2 reasons. One, yesterday we talked about content that converts. And if you didn't watch that training, you definitely need to go back and watch that training. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Maddie. So you need to go back and watch that training, because we talked about what type of content is really going to stick out to your target market. Okay. But what I need you to understand is people are lazy. And you know why I know this? Because I'm one of them. I'm going to be really straightforward with you. I'm not going to read a caption that looks like a chapter of a novel. I'm just not. Like, I can't get my brain to slow down long enough, even if it's the most amazing content I've ever seen. If I won't read your caption, your clients aren't going to read them either. So, and I'm not telling you to never have a long caption. I'm just saying it's just not what it used to be. And so this brings me to my point. The way that people are consuming their content is so different. They want it now. They want it quick. How many of you know we live in an instant society? We want it now. Microwaves, drive-throughs, Amazon Prime. We don't like to wait. We're not patient. We want it now. Okay. And that's the way society is. And that's important for you to know, because if you're only relying on your written form content, you're leaving money on the table. All right. So let's dive into that. Okay. So let's talk about reels. Here's a stat for you. And this stat blew my mind. Now, I have to admit, with this particular statistic, all I know is where it came from, and it was checked by a credible source, but I don't know who they asked. Okay. But I've seen this statistic a lot with different people. 93% of brands, that also means businesses, got a new customer because of video on social media. Wow. Okay. So 93% of the people that they talked to said that they got a new customer specifically because of a video they posted on social media. That's huge. And here's why video works. Video works because it's easy to consume the content. Now, I have a question for you, for those of you watching, okay? Real quick. I want to know this. Do you prefer to consume your content? So this means to be, whether you're being inspired, you're being educated. How do you prefer to receive your information? Is it audio? Is it video where you can see it and hear it? Or do you prefer written content? So read it, audio, which would be like my podcast, or video where you can see it and listen to it. I want to know what you prefer. So go ahead and drop it into the comments, because number one, I'm curious. And number two, because I'm also going to prove a point. Okay. All right. So while you guys are dropping that, I'm going to tell you why reels specifically work for video marketing. They're short, they're entertaining, they're easy to watch over and over and over again, right? If I spend 1 minute, I can either watch your 30-second reel twice, or I can watch your 15-second reel 4 times in a row until I have got your information stuck in my brain. And then I'm like, I'm never going to forget that, because because I got to see it. I got to read your little captions and your points, and I got to really interact with you. All right, a lot of people are saying video or audio. Some people, yes. So Jen brought up a really good point. I have a really hard time, or she will not absorb it if she just listens to it, which is why I really encourage you guys when you listen to my podcast that you take notes, or you listen to it when you're completely like not having to listen to anything else. So I listen to podcasts when I'm folding laundry, driving my car, and taking a shower, right? Because I don't have to think about washing my body, washing my hair, shaving my legs. I don't really have to think too hard about driving down the same path I drive all the time with like 0 to no traffic. Okay. And then I also don't have to think about how to fold my clothes. I've been doing it for years. And that's where I do the majority of my podcast listening. And the reason I do that is because I'm focused. I'm focused and I'm processing while I'm doing something, and I'm not in a rush. Okay. Now for video, a lot of you said video, and that's what I'm trying to get across to you, is that video is the content queen right now. And if you're not utilizing it, you're not showing up in stories, you're not creating reels, you're going to get left behind. And that is the truth. You are going to lose out on booking clients, or booking out your calendar. If that's your goal, you're going to lose that opportunity. And it's going to happen a lot slower for you because you choose not to use video marketing in your marketing plan. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's talk about what types of reels should you be posting. And I think you guys will find this really valuable. So these are 3 of the buckets I like to pull from specifically for me. So the first bucket is educational. I want you to teach your clients something. And I'm going to give you some topics here in a couple slides that you can write down, screenshot, keep it, use them. I don't care. They're for you. Okay. So in educational, I am giving quick tips and tricks. I'm talking like 3 tips in a short little reel. All right. I'm teaching my clients how to style for their session, when the best time to book a certain type of session is. You can create a reel to educate your clients on the type of photography that you do, editing style reels. You can do whatever you want to. And the point here is to educate your clients. That's it. That's what that's the whole point of this bucket. Number 2, behind the scenes. I want to know, what is it like to work with you? Take us on a shoot with you. Show us where you do your editing. How do you, when do you actually have your business hours? What does it look like to run your business? What does it look like for you to stock your client closet? There's so many different things that you can show us behind the scenes. And it doesn't have to be this big thing. Just like reveal the curtain, show people what you do. All right. The last one is personal topics. And this is what a lot of you are scared to do, but this should be one of the things that you do first because it's so easy to relate to. Personal topics. These don't even have to be photography related at all. This is the bucket you're going to pull from when you think about your target market. So for me, I'm a family photographer. I'm 99% of the time speaking to mothers. Okay. Mothers who are very much like me. We wear multiple hats. We really value photography, but we also value having a work-life balance. And so one topic that I can create, or one reel, would be like really cool decluttering reels. Like, I'm just on a decluttering kick and it feels so good. Like, I feel so good. So what I could do is have a reel where I'm showing like before and afters, and maybe giving a tip, maybe showing where I got certain types of my organizational bins. Like, I bought some amazing bins at Walmart, and they're amazing. And then I kept telling my sister and my neighbor, and they went and bought them out on the Walmart aisle, and we're all loving it. It makes cleaning so much easier, organizing so much easier. And so I want you to get outside the box. It doesn't have to be educational or photography related all the time. talk to your ideal client. If you're speaking to someone that's planning a wedding, oh Lord, there's so many personal topics that you could talk about. So, and then here's a tip for you as well. If you have TikTok, I'll be honest, I don't. I have an account, so if you find me or follow me on there, I'm not active. I don't even have the app on my phone anymore. But I love it. I do. I love TikTok. I don't have time for it. So with TikTok, if you go look at what's trending, get your ideas going and recreate something. Who cares? There's like nothing original anymore in this world. So if you're worried about copying somebody, I'm going to free you from that right now. As long as your reel doesn't look exactly word for word, just like someone else's, you're not copying them. Okay. So like take someone's idea and do your own thing. No one, like, nothing's original anymore. Okay. Nothing is original. All right. I want to go a little bit deeper. So there are different reel formats, and I think that the formats are where people get lost. This is what holds you back from wanting to do a reel. Okay, so there is the point and talk. Okay, this is probably what you think of when I say a reel. You're thinking about people doing this right here. Okay. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to do that. If that is not your personality and you don't show up that way, don't do the point and talk. It's totally fine. I'll admit the first reel I did a point and talk and I felt like a complete idiot. And it was stupid. Like I don't know. It was just dumb. It wasn't for me, but some people do it really, really well, like really well. So you decide what works for you. The next type of a reel format is performance based. This is going to be what I think of like production. So these are the ones that people are like overly doing. They involve costumes or wigs, or, like they dress up, or they've got all these different like scenes. Sometimes I do performance based. I'm not going to lie. I used to want to be an actress when I was growing up. And so now that reels are here, I get to kind of live out my childhood dream. And so I'm here for it. But these are the ones that include the music and other production type elements to the performance based. But then it could be as simple as the third type, which is literally talking and then using your captions. Okay. So you can make a reel where you're talking directly to the camera. I did this yesterday. I actually went in the route of being sarcastic and funny, and I gave you like really bad advice. So I'm making reels of like bad advice for photographers because number one, they're entertaining. Number two, that's my personality. And number three, it kind of intrigues you to be like, wow, yeah, that's so true that people do say that, but that's really like not anywhere near what we do. So yesterday I did one over the photographers of what it takes to be what am I trying to say? What it takes to be a professional photographer. And I basically talked about how all you need is a fancy camera, click your button, like spend a whole bunch of money on client wardrobe, and then slap a preset on your image and like you've made it, right? And we know that's not true, but that's what it looks like sometimes to people that don't have that photography education. So dancing reels go into the performance based. So anything that's music or dancing, I am putting that in the production element, and that goes in performance based reel. Okay, moving on. So let's talk about this reel challenge. So I know that it's hard to show up. I know it's scary. I know you're worried about everybody judging you. And I'll be honest, every time I post a reel, I am like cringing a little bit inside because I go back to, I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to be seen as stupid or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, as soon as I start getting some likes or some comments or some people messaging me and they're like, this is the best, it makes me feel so much better. And I'm like, okay, if I could show up for that one person, then job well done, right? And that's my hope, even with this challenge. If I can just show up and help just one photographer with their Instagram strategy, it's a job well done. It's not about pleasing all almost 7,000 of you. I'm coming after the one. I'm coming after those of you that really want to hear me out and that trust me and that find value in what I have to say. That's who I'm chasing after, right? Okay. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a reel challenge. I want you to put in the work. No more excuses. No more, I'll do that next week. I'll do that tomorrow. No, you're going to pick a topic, which in the next slide, I'm going to give you some topics to pick from. So here's what I want you to do today. I want you to sit down and I want you to pick a topic, outline your reel. I want you to write out exactly what you're going to say, where you want this to be, what you want to wear, blah, blah, blah. And again, if you just want to show up like what you're wearing right now, what you look like right now, that's fine. I did it yesterday. I'm so broken out, didn't fix my hair, literally was wearing a t-shirt and I thought, what the heck? Like, I'm just going to do this. And I made it and everybody loved it. Not one person was like, hey, you look like crap. Okay, so get over yourself. Nobody cares what you look like. All right, it's all about what you're showing up to say. So that's what you're going to do first. Then you're going to create your reel. Guys, you have at least 10 minutes today where you could make this. Even if it's at midnight tonight, you have 10 minutes where you could create a reel. It's 15 seconds is all I'm asking for. If you want to be a go-getter and do 30 seconds. That's fine. But I want you to create your reel. It's so fast. I make my reels inside of the Instagram platform. I do not go outside of the platform. I don't care if you do, but I just use what Instagram gives me. And that is, I record it. I use the filters. I use the little timer that allows you to like time seconds. So like you can press the button and then you get 3 seconds to get ready. All of these features are in your reels section. Okay. And so use it. Guys, there are 50,000 reel how-to YouTube videos. How do you think I learned how to do reels? I went to YouTube. Go to YouTube, figure out how to do a reel, record your reel, and then you're going to post your reel. And you're going to be entered to win a free spot in my newest social media course that we released yesterday. So I'm going to show you how to share your reel challenge real quickly. So what you're going to do is after you post your reel to Instagram, okay, you're going to go to your reel section on your profile. You're going to click on your reel. This is the one I did yesterday. Okay. You're going to click on your reel, let it play. And then down at the bottom, you're going to see these 3 dots. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but I'm like trying to circle the 3 dots over here. Okay. There's 3 little dots, regardless of what type of phone you have. Once you click it, you're going to see this menu pop up. All you have to do is click copy link, go over to our Facebook group, the one you're in right now, and there's going to be a thread for you to drop your reel. All you have to do is paste your link. Done. You're entered to win. That's it. That's all you have to do. We're all going to watch your reels. We're all going to support you. This is not to tear you down, make fun of you. This is not to make you feel like an idiot. I want you guys to show up. Do this for yourself. Just do it for yourself. Don't do it just because you want to win a spot in a course. Do it for yourself. I promise it's worth it. Going outside of your comfort zone is always worth it. Okay. All right. So here's some topic ideas for you to pick from. And this is for your clients, right? We're not making this for other photographers. We're making this for your clients, unless you want to be a photographer, educator, whatever. But I'm specifically speaking, we're doing this for your clients because the goal is to get booked. The goal is to build relationships, all of that. So I have what to wear to their next session. Give me some tips. What do you want your clients to come in? Not everybody's is going to be the same thing because not everybody wants you showing up in the same color. Some photographers love when their clients show up wearing neutral and white colors. I do not. I want my clients to be in bold colors. I always give them color palettes because I know that my editing style works best with certain colors over other ones. Okay. How to swaddle your newborn. Teach moms how to swaddle their newborn. It's not even just for pictures. It's how in the world do you swaddle your newborn correctly? I know that's one of the biggest things moms and dads struggle with is they don't know how to swaddle their newborn. So teach them something. 5 date night ideas for parents. Whether you're a couples photographer, a family photographer, you want those parents to have a good relationship because they're going to bond better at your session. And maybe your mom, the mom you're trying to book for pictures, just feels like she is so far away from her spouse right now. Give them some date night ideas. Let them get along so that she can talk her husband one day into taking family photos. Y'all have no idea, but there's a lot of people out there that the reason that they don't sign up for pictures is they don't even want to have that conversation with their spouse. It's true. Believe me. What's in your camera bag? when you do this one, it's not to show off all your fancy gear because your clients don't really give a crap. It's more like, hey, I want to show you like what I bring and past the gear. It's not just the gear. I bring suckers to give to your kids after the session if they do a really, like, not if they do a really good job, but to show them that they did a really good job. Or I bring little toys to help your little one smile, whatever else is in your camera bag. So yeah, show off your gear. Let them know that you actually invest in quality equipment. And then what else do you bring to your shoots? Behind the scenes of your shoot, you guys can film this yourself. I always, what I used to do is I used to kind of like in the middle of the session when they're like really going, I will pull out my phone and I will just really quickly like film some behind the scenes of like them, maybe what I have with me, where we're at, something like that. That's all you need. You just need a couple of clips to put together to make a reel of this. And then your booking process. Your clients want to know, what is the process? What does it look like to work with you? What are perks of working with you? Why are you the obvious choice? Okay, so that's a lot of topics for you to pick from. And those were just what I came up with in like 10 seconds. Okay. All right. So really quickly, for those of you that are like, what course is she talking about? I just want to really quickly introduce you to the new course that is now available for you if you struggle on social media. It's called Selling on Social, Exposing the Strategy. This is a photographer's guide to marketing on social media. And I teach you how to do this, how I've done this for 8 years, 0 paid ads, and I've had a booked out calendar for the last several years. Okay. This is more than just like the free things you've heard, by the way. I'm never going to put a course out there where you could easily go find all of that information on your own. Now, of course, there's things that I cover that, yes, other people talk about too, but I really bring my own spin to it. So this course is for you if you feel completely overwhelmed and stressed out when it comes to marketing your business on social media, which, hello, is like all of us at some point, right? Maybe you're at a loss when it comes to what you need to post on your social media, and you suffer from like what to say, which I call this the dreaded blinking cursor syndrome. Maybe you're really confused and you don't understand how often you need to show up, Instagram or Facebook. I don't know where to put the bulk effort of my time. Like I don't know. I cover all of that. And then if you truly want social media to be your lead generation for your business and book more clients, then this is definitely a course you want to put in your toolbox. So in this course, I am giving you 5 pre-recorded video lessons. They're for you to watch on your own time, and they cover the purpose of social media in your photography business, which we dive in deep here. This is where you're going to get so many content ideas. You're going to cry. You're going to get emotional because of the way that I dive so deep into this really ties into branding. We talk about Facebook marketing, including the truth about Facebook pages. Do they really matter? Do you still need one? Do you still need to market on one? And then we talk about Facebook groups. Instagram marketing, everything. It's this challenge and then a super deep dive into everything you need to know about Instagram. And then at the end, we wrap it up with a social media analysis section, and you get a social media analysis workbook to go with that so you can track your goals, track your progress, all of that. The bonuses are totally worth the course all in itself. You get Instagram story templates. So if you like my Canva templates, if you're a template owner, these are also in Canva, and you can go through and you can brand yourself to the templates. That workbook I talked about, you get a hashtag bank, and then you're getting 30 content prompts for captions and posts and examples. You're getting community. So when you join this course, you're getting into my paid members only Facebook group where they get extra additional trainings like this every single month. And then confidence to show up, which is what we all need, right? Confidence and strategy. Okay, so the regular price. So once this challenge ends, the regular price, you can get this anytime that you want it, will be $247. But because we're doing this challenge and because it's brand new, you're getting $100 off. So you can get it today for $147 using the discount code of IG Challenge. Okay, so screenshot this if you need it. That is the code you're gonna have to put in to get the $100 off. This expires Sunday night, okay, Sunday night, and then you won't be able to use that discount code anymore. Here's where you get the course. If you want it now, if you want to check it out and just read absolutely everything that you get, all the testimonials, everything like that, brookejefferson.com/social media course. And then your action step today is to go create your reel and share it in the thread for a chance to snag that course for free. All right. It's amazing. I promise you, this course I am very excited and proud about. I poured a lot of hours, a lot of effort, a lot of work, and a lot of tears into it. And then tomorrow, you are not going to want to miss tomorrow. You will need your pen and paper again for tomorrow, because we're talking about, I'm basically sharing with you my strategy for how I grow my Instagram organically, but I'm going to teach you how to do it for your local clients. So I'm sharing my strategies, and then you're going to have like your strategy plan, and then all you have to do is put in the work and do it. Okay. So who's excited for day 5? Also, who is excited about this social media course? This is like my baby. I'm very, very excited about this course. You guys have been asking, and we track every time you join the group, or when a new member comes into the group, we track those answers on a spreadsheet, and we go through every single month and we see what is the biggest struggle people are having. And it is like 90% always, I don't know how to market. I don't know how to show up on social media. I just feel lost. I don't know what to do. And so we created, this is it. This is the course for you. And so, oh, I love it, Ashley. Ashley said she just got 30 new likes on Instagram. I love it. She also said this course is amazing. I've done the first lesson so far and it's perfect. Yes. So if you're interested in that, again, brookejefferson.com/social media course, go snag it. You won't regret it. You're going to love it. And I'm excited to get to know all of you in that paid members group. And I'll be back tomorrow, all about growing organically on the gram. See you tomorrow.